Hello and welcome to Louis Times. I am Kangana Sharma and now let's have a look at today's top 10 news that created headlines.
India has decided to fence the entire 1,643-kilometer-long Indo-Myanmar border as announced by Union Home Minister Amit Shah. The move could virtually put an end to the free movement regime prevalent along the porous border. The free movement regime allows people residing close to the Indo-Myanmar border to venture 16 kilometers into each other's territory without any document. The 1,643-kilometer-long Indo-Myanmar border, which passes through Mizoram, Manipur, Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh, currently has free movement regime. Fencing along the border has been a persistent demand for the Imphal-based Meitei groups, which have been alleging that the tribal militants often enter into India through the porous border. The Meitei groups also allege that the narcotics are being smuggled into India, taking advantage of the unfenced international border. The Enforcement Directorate conducted raids against Uttarakhand Congress leader and former Minister Harak Singh Rawat in a money laundering case. Initial reports claimed that more than 10 locations in Uttarakhand and Delhi NCR were being raided by the ED. As reported, that searches were carried out at multiple premises in Uttarakhand, Delhi and Chandigarh. The ED investigation is understood to be linked to the alleged illegal activities in the state's Corbett Tiger Reserve. The Delhi police has arrested Riaz Ahmed, a retired army personnel and alleged member of the Lashkar-e-Taiba module operating in Jammu and Kashmir's Kupwara district, the officials reported on Tuesday. The police also revealed that the accused played a pivotal role in facilitating the transportation of arms and ammunition from across the LOC. A major inferno triggered by several blasts at a firecracker factory in Harda district of central Madhya Pradesh reportedly killed at least 11 people and injured over 175 on Tuesday, with many dozen people being present in the multi-storied factory at the time of the blast and many of the injured being in critical condition. The casualty figures are likely to rise. The Bombay High Court on Tuesday declared former ICICI Bank CEO and MD Chanda Kochhar and her husband Deepak Kochhar's arrest in the ICICI Bank Videocon loan fraud case as illegal and confirmed an interim order on their release last year. Indians can now travel to Iran without a visa as long as they meet a few conditions. While the announcement for this had been made in December last year, the conditions have been announced now and the relaxation has come into effect from February 4th. Indians holding ordinary passport can go to Iran without a visa as long as they are visiting the country for tourism purposes. Also, they must enter Iran via air. The relaxation does not apply to those traveling for other purposes like work or study. Those entering Iran without a visa can stay for a maximum of 15 days. However, they can re-enter the country after 6 months. Sri Lanka on Tuesday said it has plans to establish a free trade agreement with India by the end of 2024. Foreign Minister Ali Sabri said here as the cash-strapped island nation tries to spur economic growth. Similar free trade agreements would be worked out for Indonesia, Malaysia, Vietnam and China too by the end of the year. Amid a series of attacks on the Indian students in the United States, a similar case has emerged where a 23-year-old man was found dead at Indiana's Purdue University on Monday. Notably, this was the fifth such case in the US this year and second case at the university. The student was identified as Samir Kamath. With Pakistan's general elections drawing near, at least 9 grenade attacks targeting election offices of candidates and polling stations were carried out in various parts of Pakistan's Makran division and Quetta on Tuesday. The Indian cricketing community shared their joys as the boys in blue scripted a fierce comeback against South Africa to steal their place in the ICC Under-19 World Cup 2024 final. With a thrilling 2-wicket win over South Africa, in the final, India reached their 5th consecutive men's Under-19 World Cup finals.